Hey there, Internet. My name's Luxander. It's been a minute since I've talked to you. Um, I do post sometimes little videos kind of like this on my Patreon. So if you're interested in seeing me just kind of give little updates, talk about my personal life and stuff in the midst of me apparently not having very much to say on this channel, you are welcome to pitch me $1 over there to get those kind of updates. But uh, I want to maintain that relationship with my patrons, but I also want to maintain my relationship with you all. So despite the fact that I don't have anything in particular to discuss with you right now, I just wanted to say hello, post a little update, show you that I'm still alive and still around. And I guess I will give you a brief update from this here phone video, which I don't normally do. So I've been working full time. I got my job like in September or October ish, and so I'm working as an electrician, which is what I went to school to learn how to do. I don't know how many of you have been around for as long as I have been pursuing that career, because I started school to learn how to become an electrician in 2019, and now it's about to be 2022. So I struggle a lot with the physical aspects of my job. It's something that I will talk about on Patreon probably pretty often. I'm not sure how much longer it's going to take me to get used to those physical aspects. You know, I chose my career because I would be able to support myself. So that's kind of the main reason that I chose a manual labor job, because most other jobs are not going to provide you with even a living wage, which in my area is probably about $13 an hour. So I make 15 right now. I think I could be making a little bit more, but we'll see how that goes as time continues forward. We have also been getting ready to move, so we're looking at apartments or duplexes or something to see what all is available in our area. And it kind of doesn't look like it's going to be easy for us to continue saving money the way that we have been while we've been living with family. And I suppose I'll let you know that since I've been having such a difficult time getting myself to sit down and record videos and edit videos, like I have a video that I recorded about fibromyalgia like a few months ago that I have just stalled on editing. Love that subscription that I'm paying to Adobe for no reason. So because I've been finding that so difficult, and I would still like to create content, um, I am probably going to start Twitch streaming more often, and then if there are any interesting segments on there, I'm sure I'll post them over here. I will likely also start a separate VOD channel for the full uploads from Twitch, since I am not at a level on Twitch where they retain your recordings for very long. So I think that'll probably happen. If any of you are interested, you can follow me over on Twitch. It's just twitch.tv/Luxander. Uh, I don't have an idea for a schedule yet, because I don't think that with my job I can commit to a regular schedule. Like, I could say, so I have therapy on Tuesday evenings and Thursday evenings, like right after work. So if I work an 8-hour day doing electrical and then I have therapy, I'm not necessarily going to want to do a stream. Although last Thursday I did do a stream. There is a VOD on my Twitch channel. I didn't realize that my computer, like the Streamlabs OBS, was using the wrong microphone though. So I encourage you to go enjoy it, but understanding that the audio is just not going to be at the level that I personally would like it to be. So anyway, I don't know that I can really commit to a schedule. You know, on a Monday, it might end up being like I had a really shitty Monday, or like, it's the first day after the weekend, it's tough. I don't necessarily want to stream afterwards. Wednesday night, most Wednesdays, we have plans with one of our friends. Friday night, like it's the last day of the week, and it might suck to have a stream that day, and then like Saturday and Sunday are like I'm actually being very productive. Here's another thing that I think is totally worth sharing, and that is that I am way more productive now than I have ever been in my life as far as getting stuff done in the house. Um, and by that I mean, like, I normally really struggle to motivate myself to do like the dishes, for example. Like, for a while, I was using literal psychological trickery to get myself to do the dishes. Like, I had little chocolates that I was using for an intermittent reward system. Like, I was really trying these like biohacks to get myself to a place where I was being productive. And something has just like switched. That was a snap. Something has switched for me, like kind of within the last month, honestly, where I just, I guess I just started deciding I'm using hacks in a different way, is how it started. I started with like, dishes need to be done. I'm just going to use the momentum from getting off work to do the dishes. Similar to, I'm sure many of our parents were like, do your homework as soon as you get home. It'll be much easier. I hope I'm not blocking off the microphone. Um, so I'm like, oh, I'm just still wearing my work clothes. I'm still wearing my binder. I'm just gonna come home and do like 10 minutes of dishes, right? That's more dishes getting done than there were before. Now, like again, like a month later, within a month later, I'm pretty sure, I will, for example, wake up on a day that I think I normally would have work, but I'll get like a text message that like, oh, we don't really have anything for you today or something, like, basically. And then I'll be awake at my normal time at 7 a.m., and then the whole day is available to me. And then I proceed to spend 5 to 6 hours doing a shit ton of dishes and laundry. Like, I don't know what happened. I've been in dialectical behavioral therapy for, fuck's sake, since like March 2020, right? So it's been like a year and a half, almost 2 years that I've been in dialectical behavioral therapy. And I honestly think that that's the main thing. I think that my self esteem is so much better. My values have been clarified. Like, values, not in terms of ethics, but in terms of the things that I literally value in my life. Um, those kind of things have been clarified. I'm getting just this much clearer picture of what kind of life I want to live, and like how I want my living space to be. And I'm really feeling empowered to take charge of those things. So, I think in an ideal world, I would be a homemaker and stream and do YouTube and like out, excuse me, Mitternacht, um, and maybe like do stop, you're hurting me. Maybe do electrical work on the side. He's trying to be sweet, but he's got these like dagger claws into my foot problems. But he's very sweet. I guess like here, there's a cat. Hey, whoop, sir, sir, there you go. Yeah, so things have been going okay. Um, like, in a lot of the time in my life, uh, there's just a lot of shit going on. Like, my partner and I are having a lot of conflict. My job is so stressful that it's giving me ideation, like I'm so physically exhausted that I can't function outside of work. Like, there's just always a lot going on. Or, there will be a brief respite from everything in my personal life being so intense, and all of a sudden I'll be dragged into some bullshit on Twitter. Like, doesn't happen super often because I kind of can't afford to get dragged into online drama while my personal life is still so hectic, and while I'm still really trying to manage those more basic things. I'm feeling a lot more mentally healthy, so I think that there will be greater opportunity for me to, like, for example, on my streaming platform, I don't mind at this point, I think, responding to community conflict in a way that I would normally avoid. Um, I don't know if that's going to end up being what people come for. I feel like people earnestly, at this time when I have about 10 to 12 viewers while I stream, which is about what I have, um, it's very comfortable and personal and close. And it's just going to take a while to figure out what my existing audience wants, and what new viewers are going to want, what is going to create new viewerships. You know, streaming is very different from, recording and editing videos, even though I don't script my videos, even though my conversational approach on YouTube is probably going to be not too dissimilar from stream. Obviously, I have the opportunity to pause and like take a break to think about what I'm saying on a recording that I won't necessarily have while I'm streaming. So, oh my gosh, this guy is being sweet, even though he's hurting me. Yeah, so anyway, a little bit over 10 minutes. I think most of this was relevant stuff that you didn't know about me, and like, it's been a minute since I've talked to you all. So again, if you want more regular updates like this, more phone videos from Luxander, feel free to pitch me $1 on Patreon. And then also, if you're interested in seeing more regular public content, you're welcome to follow me on Twitch. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna deal with letting you all know that I'm starting a stream. Definitely, I'm always gonna post it in my Discord server, and I think that there is a link to the Discord server in the description. If there's not, I'll make sure to add one. And I have like a channel where I do my announcements in there, and I have a role that you can opt into to get notifications when I upload a video or start a stream. So that if you just join the server to be conversational, like many people do, like the server on my, like the community on my Discord server is a little bit disconnected from normally, like basically like it's not centralized about me as a creator at this time, which is fine. But you'll get announcements in there if you join, and like, you know, that's a guarantee as opposed to like on Twitter, you might not see that I posted an announcement. Although I guess you can turn on notifications for me on Twitter. I wouldn't recommend that because I just post so much random stuff. But anyway, I'm done plugging whatever. It's, you know, I'm gonna get ready for work now, and I really do hope that you have an okay day. Do the YouTube things if you feel like it. Bye.